Have you ever wondered what hidden stories lie behind the dazzling smiles of Korea's top stars? Today, a secret long buried has finally come to light, and it's more shocking than anyone expected. Exclusive Korean media finally unveils Kim Soo-hyun's feelings for Kim Ji-won. Secret broken. What really happened between these two beloved actors? Join Red Carpet, revealed as we dig deeper into the truth behind this surprising revelation. Let's uncover the full story together right now. In a world where every glance is scrutinized and every whisper can ignite a scandal, even the brightest stars sometimes manage to hide their deepest secrets until now. In a bombshell report released this morning, Dispatch Korea revealed a secret that had been buried under years of professionalism and perfectly rehearsed smiles. Kim Soo-hyun, the crown jewel of Korean drama, once quietly, passionately, and painfully harbored deep feelings for none other than the beloved actress, Kim Ji-won, a story that was never meant to surface. It all began on the set of a high-profile commercial project in late 2021. The setting was almost cinematic, a lavish rooftop garden in Gangnam, strings of golden light swaying in the autumn breeze, and two rising stars brought together by fate, or perhaps something more. From the first day, insiders recall the chemistry between Kim Soo-hyun and Kim Ji-won was undeniable. On camera, their smiles were effortless. Off camera, there was a certain tension, a magnetism too strong to ignore, yet too dangerous to acknowledge. He looked at her differently. A crew member revealed anonymously. Not the way an actor looks at his co-star. It was the kind of look you give someone when you're trying not to fall. At first, Kim Soo-hyun tried to dismiss it. His career was at its peak. He couldn't afford distractions, let alone a romance that would send the media into a frenzy. But as days turned into weeks, it became harder to hide. A slight touch on the arm, a longer than necessary gaze. Inside jokes, shared with a glance. Small, stolen moments that screamed louder than any confession could. Friends close to Kim Soo-hyun revealed that he was torn. At private gatherings, he would often bring up Kim Ji-won innocently at first, until it became obvious to everyone listening that his feelings ran deeper than mere admiration. He admired her, not just for her beauty, but for her strength. A close friend shared, Ji-won had a way of lighting up a room without even trying. It shook him. And yet Soo-hyun kept his feelings locked away. He was a master of hiding emotions on screen, and off it he became an artist of restraint. To love her from afar seemed safer than risking everything they had, friendship, respect, and the public's harsh judgment. The night everything almost changed. It was a chilly evening in December when fate tempted him the most. After the project's wrap party, most of the team had left, but a few lingered, including Kim Soo-hyun and Kim Ji-won. As Ji-won laughed under the twinkling fairy lights, Soo-hyun stood at a distance, a storm raging quietly inside him. Summoning every ounce of courage, he stepped toward her, only to stop short when he saw her smile warmly at another friend. The moment passed. The words he had rehearsed, "I like you, I can't hide it anymore," died on his lips. That night, alone in his apartment, overlooking the Seoul skyline, he realized something crushing. Sometimes love demands silence, not confession. The unexpected twist. But what neither he nor anyone else knew was that Kim Ji-won had sensed everything all along. Sources close to Ji-won revealed that she too had felt the pull between them. But Ji-won, known for her pragmatic nature, made a heartbreaking choice to protect them both by pretending not to notice. In a candid moment, shared with a trusted friend, Ji-won once said, "Some things are too beautiful to risk ruining. Some feelings are meant to be kept safe, untouched." Thus, they both danced around the truth, keeping a careful distance that only deepened the ache between them. Now, as Korean media brings this hidden story into the light, fans around the world are reeling. Why didn't they confess? Why didn't they fight for what could have been an epic, real-life love story? The answer perhaps lies in the very nature of who they are. Two consummate professionals, two gentle souls who understood that sometimes the greatest acts of love are sacrifices made in silence. Today, Kim Soo-hyun and Kim Ji-won remain close colleagues, and nothing more. At least officially. Yet somewhere behind the dazzling smiles and red carpet appearances lies a bittersweet what if that even time may never erase. Following the explosive reveal, questions flooded the internet like a rising tide. Did Kim Soo-hyun ever regret staying silent? Did Kim Ji-won ever wish he had spoken up? In the days after the story broke, neither star released an official statement, but insiders close to the two began piecing together a haunting portrait of their hidden bond. Even after the project ended, said one production staff member, they stayed connected discreetly, late-night messages that said more than they dared to say aloud. Birthday wishes disguised as casual check-ins, a connection so fragile that even breathing too hard near it might break it. Their relationship existed in a sacred, invisible space too precious for headlines, too complicated for simple labels. Fans who revisited old interviews and behind-the-scenes clips now noticed what had once been invisible, the way Kim Soo-hyun's eyes softened when Ji-won spoke, the way Ji-won's laughter seemed just a touch more genuine around him, the subtle gravitational pull that seemed to draw them closer even when they stood feet apart. Yet behind the warmth lay an undercurrent of longing and unfulfilled destiny. The silent farewell. One of the most poignant moments, according to close sources, came in mid-2022. Both Kim Soo-hyun and Kim Ji-won were offered roles in a new drama, a high-budget romantic series that would cast them as star-crossed lovers. On paper, it was a dream project. Fans would have gone wild. The chemistry would have been electric, but quietly both turned down the offer. Industry insiders whispered that it was a mutual decision, a silent agreement that stepping into those roles would be too painful, too real. Pretending to fall in love on screen, when the emotions were already so raw and unresolved, would have blurred lines. Neither were ready to cross. It was their final quiet goodbye, not with a grand confession, not with tears or angry words, but with two simple signatures on two declined contracts, a decision that spoke louder than any scene they could have filmed, a twist the world never saw coming. And then came a twist that left even insiders stunned. Months after the drama project dissolved, Kim Ji-won accepted a different role in a story about a woman who chooses duty over love, silence over confession. Critics praised her achingly real performance, marveling at how she portrayed hidden sorrow with just a glance. What few knew was that much of Ji-won's portrayal came not from imagination, but from lived experience. Similarly, Kim Soo-hyun threw himself into his next project, a dark psychological thriller that explored themes of repressed emotion and lost chances. His performance was described as raw and hauntingly beautiful, a mirror of a love he had once dared not claim. Watching them on screen was like witnessing two souls performing an elegy, not for a character, but for a story that would never be theirs. Today, as Kim Soo-hyun and Kim Ji-won continue their journeys separately, one truth remains undeniable. Their bond, though invisible, left an imprint on their art and on each other. Fans may never see them walking hand in hand through Seoul's neon streets. They may never hear an official confirmation, never witness a red carpet debut as a couple, but they will always feel that invisible thread, the kind of connection that doesn't need a label because it lives quietly, stubbornly, beautifully just beyond the reach of the world. Sometimes the greatest love stories aren't the ones that end with wedding bells and kisses. Sometimes they are the ones written in the spaces between what could have been and what was too beautiful to risk. And so the curtain falls on a love story never lived out loud, but remembered all the same.